explaining yourself to people who already decided they don't even understand. If somebody wanted clarity, they would just say, ask me. Some people just be talking just to be talking. If they wanted to make a connection, they would make that connection. He said this right here. If you keep saying the same thing over and over again, that's not miscommunication. That just means they're just not interested. Today, we're going to talk about why you concerning yourself with people that really isn't interested. You keep explaining situations and they don't really care. Let's be honest. Us being women, we do love to over-explain ourselves. I wonder, what does that accomplish just sitting here over-explaining things to people? We have to explain our tone, how we talking, what we're doing. Then we have to explain our boundaries. How close I'm going to let you in on me. All these questions, it make you begin to question yourself. That's something I never like to do, is to question my own self. When we involved in a relationship, we have to explain how we want things done in our relationship. We explain so much I'm telling you, explanations live in us women. We explain things. Maybe people get the point. What's the point of keeping on explaining things? Things shouldn't be that hard. Some women, they even have to explain basic respect. Now, who am I that I have to sit and demand respect because you don't know how to give it? Think about it. We shouldn't have to do all of that. That is very unnecessary. We just think if we just say it the right way, they'll finally get it. Sometimes it's just not the explanation. They just don't value what you're saying. One time I caught myself writing paragraph after paragraph, trying to explain to somebody why something bothered me so bad. You know what I got in turn for that? 2 dry sentences. I realized then I wasn't being misunderstood. I was being dismissed. Over explaining, it costs more than you realize. Think about it. The more you explain, the more you have to explain. I just don't get why people just think all I got to do with my time is sit and explain stuff. All that explaining, what it really does, it drains your energy. It makes you think, why am I doing this? What is it accomplishing? Am I really getting through to people? Or is it just they really don't understand, or they just can't understand, or they won't understand? If you keep explaining yourself over and over and over, it's just like resonating with the other person. You'll begin to think you're the problem. Everything about you begin to change. You start changing your tone, minimizing who you are, thinking you don't matter. You just try to just adapt to where people want you at. That is not where you should be. Now, this is how you know someone truly does not care. I'm fixing to explain. I want you to listen closely because this is for someone who really needs it. When people don't want to be bothered with you, they interrupt you. They interrupt your conversation. When things get just so rude, outright, they'll flip that conversation back on you. You'll wonder, what in the world is this? What did I do? What caused this? They begin to start acting confused, like they don't know what you're talking about. They overreact. You can say something and it's like people jump down your throat for no reason at all. Who wants to be living and dealing with that? You can talk to you blue in the face. They will not change their actions. They continue to do the same thing over and over again. Even if you build in conversation, people just don't get it. Understanding, it don't mean I got to write a paper for you to understand me. Think, listen, you can get with the program. If somebody respect you, they'll try to listen at you. If they try to understand what you're saying, they adjust their settings to make it easier for you. If somebody values you, you don't have to beg to be heard. They will listen. They will have compassion. They will understand. They truly will understand. Just let that sit. Think about it. Good point. You are valued. Some point in life, you're going to have to stop explaining and start looking, start observing, start thinking about what they're doing. Just stop. Don't explain. Just observe. Now, if you like me, if you explained it clearly one time, you don't need to keep doing it. Just don't do it. Stop. Hear me when I tell you, it does not take 5 conversations. You don't have to convince nobody. Stop. You don't have to give valid to yourself. You don't have to shrink your standards. Stop. Sometimes when we just be quiet, explanations are not needed. Examples are set when people realize she done said what she said it very clearly. Now I need to accept it. Now at this point, when you stop over explaining stuff, you will see people stepping away. You will see people who really want the knowledge, who will stay. Those are the people you want to reach, the ones that stayed, because it does not take a rocket scientist to understand when you explain one time, you don't have to keep on explaining. If you're tired and being sick of tired of explaining yourself, this is your sign. You're not too sensitive and you're not asking for too much. You're not being difficult. You just explained it one time. You just refuse to continue to do the same thing over and over and over and get the same results every time. Once you realize it, you will see that that person was not your person. Stop explaining yourself to people who just get joy out of misunderstanding you. Remember this, the right people, they get it right the first time. You don't have to keep explaining. It'll sink in the very first time. Just think about it. You're worth more than explaining yourself 100,000 times.